Imagine a vehicle that isn't quite a motorcycle, isn't quite a car, but somehow blends the best of both. That's exactly what Yamaha is aiming for with the 2026 Tricera, a fully electric, three-wheeled concept that looks straight out of a sci-fi movie. But here's the real kicker. It's not just about looks. Yamaha claims the Tricera could change how we think about urban commuting, combining agility, stability, and zero emissions in one wild package. So, is this futuristic ride just a flashy concept, or could it actually make sense for real-world buyers? Let's dive in. The Yamaha Tricera isn't just another concept bike sitting on a showroom floor. It's Yamaha's bold vision for the future of mobility. First unveiled as a concept in late 2025 and expected to hit production in limited numbers by 2026, the Tricera has already sparked heated debates among enthusiasts and casual drivers alike. Yamaha, best known in the US for its motorcycles, off-road vehicles, and marine products, is stepping into an entirely new space with this model. Unlike traditional two-wheel motorcycles, the Tricera features a three-wheel setup, with two wheels at the front and one at the rear. If that sounds familiar, you're right. It's a bit like the Polaris Slingshot or the Can-Am Spyder, but with a much sleeker, futuristic electric twist. And here's why this matters for the US market. Demand for alternative mobility options is booming. Between rising gas prices, stricter emission laws, and crowded urban areas, a lot of buyers are looking for something smaller, cleaner, and more unique than a standard car. At the same time, not everyone feels safe or comfortable riding a traditional motorcycle. That's where the Tricera steps in, offering motorcycle-style freedom with car-like stability. So the real question is this: can Yamaha actually convince US buyers to embrace something this radical? Well, to figure that out, let's take a closer look at what this futuristic three-wheeler brings to the table. Let's start with the exterior design. From the outside, the 2026 Yamaha Tricera looks like it rolled straight off the set of Tron. With sharp LED lighting, aggressive front-end styling, and aerodynamic curves, it definitely makes a statement. The twin front wheels give it a wide, planted stance, while the single rear wheel adds a sporty, futuristic profile. Unlike some quirky three-wheelers of the past, this one actually looks cool. It feels more performance-focused and less like a gimmick. Step inside, and the Tricera feels closer to a car than a bike. You get a semi-enclosed cockpit with two seats positioned side by side. That means you can actually bring a passenger without the awkward back seating you'd find on a motorcycle. The materials lean modern but minimal, with a mix of eco-friendly fabrics and lightweight composites. Yamaha clearly wants this to feel futuristic, but still approachable and comfortable for everyday use. Technology is another big selling point here. A large digital display dominates the dashboard, offering real-time range estimates, navigation, and Yamaha's custom ride modes. You'll also get smartphone integration for music, calls, and maps, plus advanced stability control to help new riders feel safe. Yamaha is even experimenting with semi-autonomous features like adaptive cruise control and lane assist, something almost unheard of in the three-wheeler world. Safety has always been a weak spot for motorcycles, but Yamaha's three-wheel design instantly improves stability. The wide front track helps prevent tipping, and electronic rider aids keep things balanced. A reinforced cockpit adds some crash protection, and optional airbags may even be offered when production models finally hit the market. Now, what about performance? Yamaha hasn't released exact horsepower figures yet, but early reports suggest around 120 to 150 horsepower from its electric motor. That's more than enough for city driving and weekend fun. Acceleration should feel brisk thanks to instant electric torque, and the low center of gravity should make handling sharp and confident. As for range, Yamaha estimates somewhere between 150 and 200 miles on a full charge, depending on how aggressively you ride. That's solid for daily commuting, but could feel a little limited for long road trips. Thankfully, fast charging support means you can top up to 80% in under an hour, which helps ease the range anxiety. Pricing hasn't been officially confirmed yet, but industry experts expect the Tricera to start somewhere around $25,000 to $30,000. That puts it in competition with premium electric motorcycles and even some entry-level sports cars. So what stands out about the Yamaha Tricera, and what might hold it back? Let's start with the highlights. First, there's the futuristic design. This thing looks unlike anything else on the road, and it's guaranteed to turn heads. Second, the three-wheel stability makes it far less intimidating than a traditional motorcycle. You don't have to worry about balancing at stoplights or losing control in tight corners. Third, the electric powertrain delivers instant torque with zero emissions, which is perfect for urban commuting. Fourth, the Tricera actually offers some practicality. 2 seats and a semi-enclosed cockpit make it usable for everyday trips. And finally, the high-tech features, from digital displays to advanced rider aids, show that Yamaha is serious about innovation. But of course, there are some drawbacks. The biggest one is range. 150 to 200 miles is fine for city driving, but it won't cut it for long road trips. Then there's the price tag. At $25,000 to $30,000, the Tricera isn't cheap, and it may be tough to convince buyers to spend that much on something so unconventional. Charging infrastructure is another issue, especially in parts of the US where public chargers are still limited. And finally, the Tricera has something of an identity crisis. It's not quite a car, and it's not quite a bike. Some buyers might love that uniqueness, but others may feel unsure about where it really fits in their lifestyle. So while the Tricera is innovative and eye-catching, it's definitely not for everyone. This is more about lifestyle and making a statement than being a practical family vehicle. In the end, the 2026 Yamaha Tricera feels less like a typical motorcycle and more like a glimpse into the future of personal transport. It's stylish, fun, and packed with technology, but it also comes with limitations in range and practicality. If you're the kind of person who craves attention, who loves futuristic design, and who wants something greener than a gas-powered motorcycle, the Tricera could be a very exciting choice. Think of it as Yamaha's answer to Tesla's Cybertruck, bold, polarizing, but undeniably unique. For buyers who prioritize value, though, it might make more sense to wait until Yamaha releases a toned-down production version or to look at alternatives already on the market. Options like the Can-Am Spyder, the Polaris Slingshot, or even a premium electric motorcycle from brands like Zero or Harley-Davidson could be smarter buys if you want proven reliability right now. My advice? If Yamaha sticks close to the $25,000 mark and delivers on the promised tech and performance, the Tricera could become a cult favorite in US cities. But if the range or the pricing drifts too high, it risks staying just another concept dream. So what do you think? Would you actually buy a 3-wheeled EV like this? Drop your thoughts down in the comments, hit that like button if you enjoyed this breakdown, and don't forget to subscribe for more honest reviews and comparisons of the newest rides hitting the US market.